Alright folks, welcome back to AWS Simplified. In previous videos, I showed you how to hook up step functions with SQS and DynamoDB. And in this video, I want to show you how to do it with SNS. So let's quickly get into it. Quickly going to Simple Notification Service or SNS, into the topics section. I actually pre-created a topic here with all default settings. The only thing I did that was particularly different was that I created a subscription onto my personal email here, and I confirmed that subscription so that when messages are sent to this topic, we can go and check this email and they should be present. This is strictly for testing purposes. So that's configured and set up. Before we go, let's grab the ARN because we're going to need it for our next step. Set that aside. Let's go over to step functions now. Going to go to create state machine. Name step function SNS demo. Scrolling down, and in this section we have to define our ASL. So I pre-prepared a input for this. So let's quickly take a look at what's happening. So this is very similar to my previous examples. So we're starting at the process transaction step, and here's the definition. It's a pass through. It's basically just a pointer to my next step, which is broadcast to SNS. So if we look at what's going on here, we can see it's of type task. The resource that it's going to be taking advantage of is the SNS publish endpoint. And the parameters that we're going to be passing into it, there's a couple key ones, so let's go over them. So the first one is topic ARN. Keep in mind, if you watch my previous video on SQS, it was asking for the URL of your endpoint. In SNS, you actually need the ARN, which is why we set it aside in the previous step. So obviously this needs to be swapped out. In terms of our message, so we have a couple keys here. We have transaction ID, type, and source. And let's quickly take a look at our input because it'll make a lot more sense. So we can see our input to our step function is this JSON object. So the key being transaction ID, value being whatever you want. Second key is type, and the value is purchase. So what we're saying over here is I want to use the same key, transaction ID, but I want the value to be the value of the JSON object that had this key. So what you're going to end up seeing in the output is the value for this is going to be swapped out with ABC. And for type, the value for this is going to be swapped out with purchase. And since source doesn't have any swapping, we're just going to see an object where the key is source and the value is this. Okay. And this is a terminal step, and that means that we are done with the step function. So let's copy that, bring it over here, click on refresh, get a nice little preview here. That's nice. Let's swap out the ARN. Changing that. Okay, gonna click on next here. So the next step, we need to create a role. So let's just name our role here. So step function SNS demo role. I've said this in previous videos, but a nice feature of using step functions is that if step functions detects that you're trying to use a particular resource, in our case, we're trying to use the SNS publish endpoint, it'll automatically apply a policy template that has the permission you need. So you can see that it's pre-populating this policy template and it's got SNS publish in it, which is great. So it's one less thing we need to actually do here. So that's all we need to do. Let's click on create state machine. See that state machine successfully created. That's fantastic. Let's do a dry run here just to make sure this thing is actually working. So our input, like I said previously, transaction ID. Let's take this out and put ABC. Second value, or second key rather, is type. And the value is purchase. That looks good. Let's click on start execution. Scroll down. You can see by the time I scrolled down, it was actually already done. So if we click on this guy, we can see what the input being passed in was. So that's exactly what I typed into the input. So that's good. That gets passed to the next step. So the input's the same. We can see the output on this step should be a confirmation message from SNS, which indeed it is. And it has a HTTP 200 status code. So that's good for the step function. Let's head over to my email now and we'll confirm the content of the message. All right, here we are in my email. We can see we got a message from AWS, and here was the payload of the message. So we can see, looking at this a little closer, the source that I put in was step functions. The type keys value was purchase, and the transaction ID keys value is ABC. Thanks so much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments that you may have, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.